Sometimes I forget it's Friday until I walk outside because I need to go buy bread and I see people having a nightlife. I wish I had a life. Hey Lindsay, it's Friday, January 14th, and I am not a Scorpio. As you may have noticed, recently a news story went viral saying that the zodiac, as we have all known it for the last forever, has actually been wrong all this time, and there is a 13th sign. Their claim is that the ancient Greeks, I think it was the Greeks, decided they didn't want 13 symbols and instead changed it to 12, which is the zodiac sign as we know it. While I don't, invest my entire life in the zodiac, I really like my zodiac symbol. I'm a Sagittarius. When I was 16, we ordered our high school rings, and you could pick whatever you wanted for the other side of your ring. The first side had to be the school insignia, and the other side could be any number of these hundreds of different symbols. I decided that at 16, I was far too fickle to really pick something that could possibly change, like one of my interests. So I decided to go with my zodiac sign, Sagittarius, because that wasn't going to change. Apparently, I was wrong. So now, the entire internet is up in arms because they don't want their zodiac sign to change. I realize CNN has broken this before, but it's not going to. This new zodiac is nothing new. Apparently, the story has been broken, a whole bunch of times over the last, 100 years or so, and it becomes a big deal for a while and then goes away. Besides the fact that people are freaking out for pretty much no reason, it also doesn't really affect Westerners. That would be pretty much anyone not living in the Asia part of the world. The Western zodiac uses the seasons to calculate what your star sign is, not the constellations. This crazy new symbol is only in the Eastern version of the zodiac, where the constellations actually matter. Otherwise, whatever star sign you were born under, you were still born under. Therefore, I'm still a Sagittarius. Anyways, Sony Vegas is a really good editing program. It's powerful, it's consumer-friendly, apparently it's not for you. I would say stick with iMovie for now until you can, talk to me so that I can show you how to use a real editing system. If you want suggestions, Final Cut Pro is probably your best bet for using a Mac. Otherwise, Adobe Premiere. They're both extremely expensive. Technically, you can get Final Cut for about $200 if you get Final Cut Express, and I don't really know how much Adobe Premiere is, but I want to say a lot of money. They're both powerful, they'll both work well if you want to do more complicated editing. I don't know how complicated you wanted to get, but like I said, I can give you a tutorial. Let me know if you want me to do the tutorial on this thingy here, and I will work on that. Maybe I could spend a week doing it, and you could teach me something else. I don't know, cooking? You also mentioned that you had about $4,000 extra in loan money. You can use that to buy a computer, if you want to. I would also use it to buy books. If you're gonna use it to buy a computer, buy one that's pretty much as cheap as you would spend if it was your own money, and then give the rest of it back. You're going to have enough student loans, you don't need any more. It might be really tempting just to spend it all in one place, but I'm serious. You don't want any more student loans than you have to have. Especially if you're uncertain as to what your career plans are going to be. Alright, I'm out of time, and as we said earlier, I don't break rules, so I'll see you on Monday.